Good morning, dear students. So, in today's class, we are discussing a new chapter. We are going to start with the new chapter, which is nuclei. So, nuclei. So, first of all, just I will introduce about this nuclei introduction part. Okay. So, as in the year 1911, so I think you have gone through the video which I discussed with you, alpha scattering experiment. Okay, so it was explained by Rutherford. Okay, so in 1911, Rutherford, by his famous experiment, alpha scattering experiment. The name of the experiment is alpha scattering experiment. By his famous experiment, he explained that an atom consists of nucleus. In its core, at the center core, it consists of a nucleus. Okay. An atom consists of nucleus, where this nucleus is a positively charged. It is a positively charged. So by his experiment, he said that an atom consists of nucleus which is a positively charged. Okay. So in this chapter, we are going to deal with the study of nucleus only. Okay. So we can call it this branch as called as nuclear physics. So nuclear physics is a study of the nucleus and its properties. Okay, it is a branch of physics where we are going to study about the nature, or we can say characteristics, or we can say properties of the nucleus in nuclear physics. Okay, and also he said that by his famous experiment, he said that the whole mass of the atom is being concentrated at the center of the core, which is called as a nucleus. The whole mass of the atom is being concentrated in the nucleus. So let me explain you the one by one about the nucleus, some of the characteristics of nucleus, features of nucleus. The first one, nucleus is a center core of the atom. Okay, say for example, we are having an atom. So its center core, this is called as a nucleus. It is a nucleus. Okay, and it is a positively charged, and 99.9% of the mass of atom is concentrated at the nucleus only. Is concentrated at the nucleus. Almost 99.9% of the mass of the atom is being concentrated at the nucleus only. Okay. So second point is that this nucleus is a positively charged. It is a positively charged. So I explained the first scattering experiment that there we have taken in Rutherford experiment. What he had taken? He has taken a thin gold foil. So from that thin gold foil, some alpha particle radiations, or what we can say in a radioactive isotope, radioactive element, it has been taken. From that radioactive element, some alpha particles rays are going to be passed through the lead slit, and it has been passed through the thin gold foil. So there we observe that many of the alpha particles are traveling along the straight line. Okay, only a few of the alpha particles which are retracing back to its same path, and some of the alpha particles are scattered with more than a 90-degree angle, like that, or less than 90 degree. And it has been observed that many of the alpha particles, almost you can say 90% of the alpha particles are traveled along the straight line. That means this atom is having an empty space and at the center it is having a nucleus. यहाँ पे जब ये अल्फा पार्टिकल्स यहाँ तक आके यहाँ से रिवर्स जब हो रहे मतलब क्या, यहाँ पे कुछ प्रेजेंट है, क्या है मतलब न्यूक्लियस है, वो रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहे, वो रिट्रेस हो रहे मतलब क्या, अल्फा पार्टिकल्स आर आल्सो पॉजिटिव चार्ज and nucleus is also a positive charge. We know that the properties of charges we have discussed, like charges always repel each other. So alpha particle is a positive charge. When it is traveling along a straight line, when it is taking a head-to-head collision, at that time it was observed that one such alpha particle is coming back into the same path. जैसा वो जिस पाथ से ट्रैवल कर रहा था उसी पाथ से फिर से वो रिट्रेस हो गया. इसका मतलब क्या, यहाँ पे कुछ पॉजिटिव चार्ज प्रेजेंट है, वो क्या है, वो न्यूक्लियस है. इट इज अ न्यूक्लियस. ओके, एंड सम ऑफ द अल्फा पार्टिकल्स आर scattered with more than 90 degree. Okay, so from this it has been confirmed that an atom is having a central core which is called as a nucleus. Nucleus is a center core of the atom where its 99.9% mass of the atom is being concentrated in the nucleus. Okay, and third, nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons. Nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Here, protons are positive charge and neutrons are electrically neutral. Electrically neutral. Or you can say no charge also. Okay. And the number of protons in a nucleus of an atom is called atomic number. Is called atomic number. So total number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is called as atomic number, and the number of, next there is total number of neutrons, total number of protons and neutrons is called, that is mass number, is called as mass number. So one, it is saying that number of protons in nucleus of an atom is called as atomic number. तो जितने भी सारे प्रोटॉन्स इसमें प्रेजेंट है उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं, एटॉमिक नंबर. जैसे कि वो 5 हो सकता है, 6 हो सकता है, 7 हो सकता है या 10 हो सकता है. So how many number of protons which are present in the nucleus of an atom, it is called as atomic number, and the sum of total number of protons and neutrons is called as mass number. And one thing you should remember that protons and neutrons together called as nucleons. It is called as nucleons. Protons and neutrons together are called as nucleons. Okay, and when we are representing a symbolical representation of any element, say for example we are having X is an element here, so here Z and A is indicating the mass number and Z is indicating the, that is atomic number, atomic number. Okay, and कोई एलिमेंट X हो सकता है, कोई एलिमेंट हो सकता है, तो यहाँ पे A जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है यहाँ पे वो मास नंबर है और Z जो है वो एटॉमिक नंबर है। और ये दोनों का डिफरेंस, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द मास नंबर एंड द एटॉमिक नंबर गिव्स द टोटल नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स, टोटल नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स। ओके, difference between the mass number and the atomic number gives the total number of neutrons present in the nucleus. Okay, so as you know that neutrons are the neutrally charged. Okay, so some of the properties of neutrons here, properties of, or you can say features, also you can say features of neutrons. The first one is that they are uncharged, they are uncharged or electrically neutral, electrically neutral. Neutrons are uncharged or also you can say they are electrically neutral, and they have high penetrating power, they have high penetrating power. Okay, so these two important features you should remember about the neutrons. One is they are uncharged, or also it can also called as they are electrically neutral. They have high penetrating power. They have high penetrating power. Okay, so these two important features you should remember. And one more thing is that, so here total number of protons and neutrons are going to remain same. Okay, in nucleus total number of protons and the neutrons are going to remain same, they are equal, and hence an atom is called as an electrically neutral charge. Okay, इसलिए मैं atom को electrically neutral है. Okay, so these points you should remember about the nucleus. Okay, so this was the first. It was studied by the Rutherford only. Okay, before that, many of the scientists they have given some of the atomic models. Okay, like J.J. Thomson. Okay, so and one more thing that James Chadwick was the first scientist who discovered the neutrons. James Chadwick was a scientist who discovered the neutrons. Okay, so alpha, from this alpha scattering particle, from this alpha scattering experiment only, it was established that Rutherford he established that a nucleus is the central core of the atom and which is a positive charge, and atoms whose whole mass is being concentrated at the center of the nucleus only. Okay, so that is what the nucleus is a positive charge. It consists of protons and neutrons. Protons are the positive charge, neutrons are the electrically neutral. Number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is called atomic number. Total number of protons and neutrons are called as mass number. Protons and neutrons together called nucleons. So symbolical representation of any element. Here A is representing the mass number and Z is representing the atomic number. determining the mass number and the atomic number gives the total number of neutrons, and these are the two important features of the neutrons. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about some important definitions. That is isotope. Isotopes. These are the nuclei. Okay. So isotopes means a nuclei which is having a same atomic number, but different mass number is called as, that is isotopes. Nuclei having same atomic number but different mass number is called as isotopes. Say for example, some of the isotopes of hydrogen, that is H11, H21 and H31. Okay, so where we are having the same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, next that is isobars. So maximum times they may ask you in exam isotopes or isobars. So isobars means nuclei which are having same mass number but different atomic number. Okay, so a nuclei which are having the same mass number but different atomic number. Okay, so these are the two important definitions they might ask in 1 month. Most of the time, maximum times आपको ये isotopes और isobars का ज़्यादातर पूछा जाता है. Okay, so इसका जो हम एग्जांपल लेते हैं यहाँ पे H31 and helium 32. Okay, so which are having the same mass number but different atomic numbers. Okay, so these are the important definitions. Okay, just in order. So these are the two important definitions. So other than these two important features, there are two more features you can remember. The one more feature is that neutrons have a low ionizing power. They have low ionizing power. Okay, so they can't get ionized easily. Okay, so that's what they are having because of having a low ionizing power. And one more, that a free neutron is always unstable. It is unstable always. Okay, ये जो हम आगे पढ़ेंगे इस चैप्टर में, यहाँ पे जो न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शंस जो होते हैं, जो न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब के बारे में हम स्टडी करते हैं, न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब्स होते हैं या न्यूक्लियर चेन रिएक्शन जब होता है, यहाँ पे मेन जो रोल होता है यहाँ पे न्यूट्रॉन्स का ही होता है. ओके, तो जो भी फ्री न्यूट्रॉन होता है वो अनस्टेबल होता है. अनस्टेबल मतलब एक जगह नहीं बैठेगा. ओके, सो इट इज ऑलवेज गोइंग टू ट्राई टू रिएक्ट. ओके, so there is a free neutron is always unstable. However, it decays into protons, neutrons and antineutrinos. Okay, so this is all about the nucleus which we will discuss in the today's class. Okay, in the next class we are going to discuss about some of the important characteristics of the nucleus. Okay, so today we will stop here. In the next class we will discuss. Thank you. So one more definition, dear students, there is one more important definition, that is isotope. So I am writing here isotope. isotone. So what is this isotone? A nuclei having same number of neutrons but differ in atomic number. Okay, it is called as isotones. Okay, so these are the three important definitions. Isotones means nuclei which are having the same number of neutrons but different atomic number. For example, if you take a hydrogen isotope H3 1 and helium. Okay, so if we subtract 3 minus 1 2. Okay, 3 minus 1 we are getting 2, where 2 is the number of neutrons, and 4 minus 2 again we are getting 2 neutrons. So for these two nuclei we are having the same total number of neutrons but differ in their atomic number. So that is called as isotones. Okay. So today we will stop here. In the next class we will continue. Thank you so much.